I think hiking serves two purposes. It's a mode of inspiration and a method of retreat. For times when I want the latter, peace and seclusion, I can't think of a better spot than Bankhead National Forest. The Sipsey Wilderness in North Alabama is a world of its own, a truly secluded, rugged, and untouched portion of the wild. Every time I dream of hiking, I dream of Bankhead. It's December the 10th. A rare bout of snow and winter weather has put life in the South on hold. In a state defined by its dedication and affinity for the outdoors, this granted us a rare opportunity to have some of the state's prettiest features to ourselves. We went to the top northwest corner of Alabama to the Sipsey Wilderness, a canyon system in Bankhead National Forest that, in 1975, became the first federal wilderness area east of the Mississippi. Just 2 short years ago, I had never backpacked. I had climbed and mountain biked with primitive campsites as my base, but never intentionally carrying all that I had on my back. My first trip was here in the Sipsey Wilderness, on a cold and rainy day in February of 2016. I've since returned twice despite living several hours away. Of all the trailheads I've entered, the Randolph Trailhead on the south entrance is the most memorable. Even a few short years ago, I couldn't have imagined that the wilderness would play such a critical role in my 20s. I had visions of big cities and shiny cars and airports. Yet somehow I turned toward the antithesis of that. I finished college and found that the lure of the silence of the forest couldn't be ignored, thanks largely in part to a journey here. In Bankhead, I think the first thing I ever noticed is just how silent it gets. That comparison isn't directed toward cities and towns, but to anywhere in the US. A special rarity of animals, a slow-moving river, and high canyon walls muffle any noise that would otherwise greet you in the woods. At night, if the coyotes are calm, the silence will keep you up with its intensity. At times, it's difficult for me to remain singular and focused. I want to do everything, but I'm trying to restrain myself and give attention to only a few things in life. I think this is how I ended up placing so much value in walking through the woods and building fires, instead of stability. The forest clears my thoughts and prevents me from doing anything other than what is tangible and in my hands. The woods are a lesson in presence and a distraction from otherwise immutable emotions.